So what happens?
The inevitable, Marty.
You mean Albert?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think
Something's... Well, what?
9? Huh.
What? Just... All right.
Okay.
And his best chance was to...
So that's why...
Yeah, Ibn couldn't squeal even...
What a diabolical plan.
More like...
But why the messages then?
I'm not a psychologist, Marty. But remember what the...
So the messages were...
Something like that, Marty.
You're right.
We're going, Marty.
Well, if there's anything you'd like to do before...
You're right, Marty. It's time... Do you remember that case with...
Which one? Do I remember?
This was that...
This?
Yeah, before it was closed down. Well,
Yeah.
still...
Sonny.
I never thought I'd ever look at this place and think of it.
Life's weird, isn't it?
You mean when you shot me?
You know I have...
Yeah.
I don't...
Then let's...
Hey, I apologize.
That's okay, Marty. Yeah.
Who, me? I see we're ready.
You'll need a shotgun for this kind of deal, Marty. Maybe even that.
Nothing to fear while Bertha's here. Even less because you're here.
Should I?
That would be nice for it. I'm pretty, am I?
I simply can't say...
Good. You know, pulling the trigger was the toughest...
You mean when you shot me?
Yeah.
But it wasn't hard.
Not at all, Sonny. I knew you'd survive. I wanted it to be a permanent injury.
That something was gonna...
Yeah,
It really did.
I know.
I almost bled to death.
Almost was the goal.
And?
Well, what hurt me...
Not until you...
Yeah. All right, enough sentimental crap.
What?
Come on, Sonny. Even up...
Oh, well.
Yep. Well, if we have anything else to ask the old beaver, this is
Hey, don't steal my stuff.
just learning from the best.
Let me give you some advice. What do you know about that asylum? What's it called?
Since there's only one of those around Clawville, I know which one you mean, Sonny. It's an ancient mansion, easily around 100 years old for sure, or more. Well, what do you want to know about it anyway?
We actually...
Seriously, what do you know about it?
The place is self-sufficient in theory, but in reality...
Well, they say we're...
What can I say then?
Do you know Dr. Quetzal?
You mean Professor Quetzalcoatlus? Yeah, now you laugh.
You did what?
Do I not look the type to...
No, well, I didn't mean that.
I studied psychology, Sonny.
So that's why you know the...
No, I know them.
You surprise me every time, old beaver.
You're afraid he screwed you. He looks like a terribly dishonest snake, but don't let your prejudices...
That's good to know, Uncle Mullen.
Hey, don't get...
Does the name Albert...
I know multiple Alberts. So...
Albert...
I see you're in the foot.
I'm not joking, Mullen.
And who is this Albert?
Even better, my friend. I was hoping you could tell me something you...
I can, sonny boy. Avoid him. Avoid the whole...
Well, I used to be a...
No, I didn't.
I lied. This Albert, he had to paint a picture of Natasha. Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's a classic too. So, you're telling...
exactly. You mean Mary?
That's what I keep telling him.
What do you know about...
That if you...
Dangerous, you mean?
Dangerous.
Yeah, sounds great.
It's a beautiful place, I must admit.
That's something.
Good attitude, my lad.
Ah, you know, Sonny,
You have a point.
the silence, the fog.
The smell.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's waiting only for... It seems so peaceful now, huh?
you mean... Look,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Roachtown stirring.
Thank the God.
I think the...
Yeah, from...
Does it still work?
Who knows? Maybe Zips...
I can easily imagine. Hello, Big...
Hail to thee, O father. Hello, Zip.
You know, Sonny. They told me I...
Well, maybe you should have done...
Shit, I had enough.
That's the Zip we...
Thanks, Marty.
One last coffee.
Are you going to get him?
We don't have a choice, Zip. We're grabbing the...
Ah,
Just Sonny.
yeah, that's...
So, we're looking for...
No, I was just thinking we could take...
Okay.
Don't even...
You're really becoming...
One more word.
Yep, I'm gonna shut it. You don't want to go in...
I hope you just messed up.
Of course I'm messing... You know, Sonny, when we...
Deborah.
Yeah, her body. I called you every...
What kept you with me?
No. I just wanted to see your downfall, Bob.
Wow.
But then everything...
On the ship.
I don't know. Being tied up with you, waiting for certain death.
I think I do, Marty. I think I do.
So, I guess there's nowhere to go but forward, huh?
Nothing left to do but kill a rat.
For the last time?
For the last clucking time.
Swear? All right. Human, huh?
You're who?
I got a new partner when you left.
When Blood Boil fired me.
Sure, when you were fired. His name is...
And where
I have no idea.
But you hated me.
Yeah. I was even...
That, feels... No hard feel.
What can I say, boy?
You sure do, Ursula.
Would you like a nice hot cup of...
No, thanks. We just came to say goodbye.
Why? You going some...
No, we're just,
Sonny's gonna die.
Shut up, Marty.
So it's a case.
You don't need to say that, Ursula.
You're a good boy, Sonny. And Marty's a downright saint.
Oh, come on, Ursula, stop. How are your secret experiments coming on, Doc?
That's why they call them...
I see.
I remember how beautifully...
Come on, Sonny. You
I want to know the detail.
Ursula used to play the piano at a place called...
And she was a love...
Yeah, you...
Oh, boys.
Hey, Boobo.
Hello,
Is he,
but his eyes are open.
Boobo!
Hey, what is it?
You were some...
What the...
Sonny wanted to say hi before...
Would you shut the clock up?
I am a little bit.
You're going to West...
Bingo. We're gonna...
Ooh. Or you're stirring up...
Well, that's always a pot.
Get yourself killed for all I care, but don't...
Oh, thanks for the support. The sun was shining, and all the ducks were in a row. I felt ready. The pieces of the grand puzzle were laid out on the table. I just needed to piece them all together. A revealing glance or a careless word, and I'd have the answer. I knew we were in the right place. I knew it was nearly over. Was Natasha really just a victim? Or did she know everything? Was she controlling the puppets from behind the curtain? Well, if you don't know where to go, go straight ahead. What could possibly go wrong? Here I am, Natasha. I hope you're waiting for me.
Furry gods. I knew he was rich, but wow.
Half the city is in his hands, Marty. And half the council.
I think we'll catch a big fish today.
Don't count your chickens. I'm sure Wessler's expecting it.
You hope?
If I'm right, she could be our own.
Lovely prospects, huh?
I've had worse.
Really? What the hell is it? Water tower? Turret? A frickin'...
I think it's a monument to an enormous ego, Marty.
Well, anyone who builds a tower this big must be trying to compensate for something.
Or he just has too much dough.
Quite the steed, isn't it?
Seems nowadays organized crime pays well in Clawville.
Are you surprised?
Well, they say the team's back together again.
Nah, that's impossible.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Oh, this place has its own greenhouse. What do you think's inside?
100% humidity,
Not like that. Could they be...
or maybe some chicken-eating giant fly.
What? Oh, you just made that up. Please tell me there's gonna be a
If we're lucky, Marty. If we're...
Do you sense that, Sonny?
I do.
And utter...
You're right. This must lead to Wessler and Natasha's suite.
Let's get the big guns out and kick the door down.
No need for that, Marty. We'll wait until they invite us in, like real gentlemen. Then maybe we'll need the guns. But I hope it won't come to that.
Oh, my trigger finger's itching, Sonny. Someone's gotta pay.
Relax, Marty.
Yeah, just don't let it be us. It's like the vegetation's trying to suffocate.
Maybe it will. Maybe in 100 years.
That's quite...
Yeah, it is.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see Olivia here.
She's real close to Wessler.
Much more than me, I guess.
That wouldn't be hard.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Olivia.
Get lost.
What did you say, ma'am?
Turn around and get the hell out of here now, if you want to make it out with feathers intact.
Come on, Olivia. Don't worry about us.
Martin.
Huh?
Don't you get it? You have to get out of here or you'll be in danger and...
Do you mean Natasha? Please calm down, miss. We have to talk to Mr. Wessler and Miss Katsenko.
You really don't understand, do you?
What do they not understand, Olivia? So, what is it exactly that our guests don't understand?
I was trying to tell the detectives that Mr. Wessler's very tired and doesn't welcome guests this early. He gets rather irate if he's being disturbed at this hour.
I'm sure Mr. Featherland and Mr. McChicken can wait here while Ibn refreshes himself. I'll entertain them until then.
Thank you, Miss Katsenko.
Please, Sonny. I thought we've already discussed this. Call me Natasha.
Please, Natasha, can we talk to you in private?
Martin?
It's all right, Olivia. These gentlemen are...
Yes, Miss Katsenko.
This place is incredible.
Because you know what lies behind the...
With Natasha?
I haven't decided yet. You know, I had a dream before we came here. I saw Natasha with a bloody mouth and red claws.
And? What does that tell you?
I don't know, Marty. I admit it. I haven't been...
I'm just angry. Truth is,
Your sense of justice kicking in?
more like my sense of don't fuck with the chicken police.
The truth is, Ibn isn't really in a good shape today, gentlemen. He's rather furious.
You commissioned us, Natasha, and we barely escaped with...
So you know who left the threats.
Oh, we know much more than that.
Wild gods.
Why didn't you tell us?
Do you think it's easy for...
Along with Molly?
So you know.
Yeah, I know, Natasha.
Believe me, I tried to handle things the least painfully I could. You weren't even supposed to know.
A lot shouldn't have happened. Poor Deborah shouldn't have had...
Dear sweet Deborah.
Cold, stiff Deborah.
Please don't say that.
A price worth paying?
You cannot think I had...
I don't know, Natasha.
Please, Sonny, tell me.
You have to know.
Please.
Excuse me for making you wait, detectives. I'm having a rough morning.
Is that so? Our night was...
To put it mildly.
I was just telling the gentleman that you were
Oh, honey, no need for that. My door's always open to the legendary chicken.
Then this way, please.
You just stay here, my darling. I'm sure I can't...
Yes, dear. Whatever.
Please, follow me, Jen.
Lead on, Wessler. So long, sweetheart.
Goodbye.
This painting.
It's beautiful and rather provocative. Almost makes me...
I'm not surprised.
But the corner is...
You're right, Sonny. You're quite the observer.
Well, yeah, this painting's unfortunately damn...
You don't know. Well, if...
Really?
Really.
An insignificant little piece, isn't it? But there's an exciting cat.
More like a rat scratch.
A.W.
That's...
Albert Wessler. He's a great painter. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Enough. Out with it already. What are you
Easy, Wessler. We'll get to that in a bit.
So, what do you want to know? I've heard you've been through a rather eventful few days.
Oh, you have rather good informants.
Yeah, that's true. I should tell you, I see and hear everything that happens in the city. And you accept...
None taken. But tell me, are we gonna flatter each...
Straight to the point. I like it.
Oh, forgive us. Our moral compass has been confused a little bit.
And while we're at it, you could answer some of our questions.
And then we'll just leave you alone.
All right? I'll go along with your childish little game. I would have had a long and tedious day ahead of me and...
With pleasure, Mr. Wessler.
My time's precious, chicken.
Don't rush us, Miss... I have no idea what she sees in you.
Yeah, she, really worries more than...
Disgusting, all right.
Since,
Didn't it bother you, Wessler?
Why? Did it upset you when...
What did you just say?
What did you think, chicken? That I didn't know? Yeah, don't make me laugh.
You...
Sonny, don't.
Yes, detective?
Not yet.
You're funny, you know that?
About the painting.
Yeah. My brother Albert made it. He's a great...
Such self...
What did you say?
My partner mean...
Indeed.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
No, it's not a crime. This picture, it's rather strange, you know?
Why do you think so?
The photo doesn't tell much in itself.
Really?
He fell in love.
Who'd you mean?
Albert, of course.
You mean, me?
You.
No. I mean...
And you think he could have fallen...
I have no idea.
Did Natasha know about what happened to you?
No.
Do you love beautiful... You were afraid of losing...
Stop. Enough.
We're just doing...
Then do it clearly. Yeah.
We visited Albert's cell.
That's a big
A classic, even.
What the hell are you...
This is Albert Wessler,
More like a confession.
in which he tells her he's capable of doing...
Yeah, this letter does...
But they believe yours, right? Because you're not Albert Wessler. You're Hobart Ibn Wessler, aren't you?
How dare
Just tell him, Sonny.
You're just a cheap fake, Albert. You couldn't follow in your brother's footsteps even if you...
What?
She hates you.
Yeah, what do you know?
This picture, it's rather strange, you know?
Why do you think so? It's just me and
The photo doesn't tell much in itself, yes.
Really?
He fell in love with...
Who do you mean?
Albert, of course.
You mean, me?
You.
No, I mean, while Albert was painting, he...
And you think he could have fallen in love with Natasha? That's why he escaped? What do you...
I have no idea.
Did Natasha know about what happened to your brother?
No.
Do you love beautiful things? You were afraid of losing her, weren't you? To him.
Stop. Enough. If you want to ask something,
We're just doing our job.
then do it clearly and quickly.
Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first, to soften him up, and to avoid us being shot in the gizzard, of course. What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino. But I also knew animals see what they want to see.
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Yeah, as you're curious, from the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately. And no one would ever know.
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you? What a comfortable excuse.
Comfortable? Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, you know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything touches it, it tears immediately. You felt like this before, haven't you? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
You can analyze me until the sun goes down, Wessler. But you won't get far with that.
Yeah, evasive answer. So I'm right.
Did you ever believe that you were Ibn Wessler?
Did I ever believe? I still do. I believed it all along. Don't you get it? I am Ibn Wessler.
And also, Albert Wessler.
I see you're starting to understand.
So you feel you're two people at the same time, even now?
Does it sound crazy? Maybe it is. But Ibn lives inside me. Sometimes he's even stronger than Albert ever was.
Do you think you can avoid the gas chamber with this, Albert?
I don't have to avoid anything, Sonny. You and your friend, will never leave this place. It's better if you start getting used to the thought.
You're not the cold-blooded killer you'd like to think you are.
Yeah, do you think so? Try me, detective.
What would you have done if Natasha found out? Kill her, too?
You know what? Maybe, yeah. Maybe I would have ended myself too.
Narcissistic pricks like you never commit suicide, Albert.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to insult someone who's pointing a revolver at your stomach, Detective?
That was your plan. Take his place and live happily ever after.
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland? It was perfect, even in its imperfection.
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
His what?
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about, spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will. Yeah, though I guess that's too much for you to understand.
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I must get serious, because looking at the gun in Wessler's trembling hand, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Albert is a cruel psychopath, but maybe I can turn that cruelty against him. When was the moment you decided to kill him?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Fiddle.
You simply fell in love?
Not in the slightest, Mr. Fiddleland.
Everybody thinks that, Al.
No, Mr. Fiddleland. Not at all.
Let him have her.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny. I was him by then.
What did you do that made Ibn get you locked up?
That's a sharp turn, Detective.
It just came to me, you know? Where did it all start? Where did all the hate and jealousy come from?
Jealousy? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Albert. Alone, locked up at the end of the world, while your brother is one of the most influential figures of Clawville, driving an expensive car, living in a mansion, with the city's most desirable woman in his bed. Why wouldn't you be jealous?
Yeah, Albert was jealous of Ibn. Maybe he still is. But I understand why he...
What does that mean, exactly?
Albert did our mother wrong. Poor old Mom.
What did you do to her, Albert?
Albert killed her. It looked like an accident, but Ibn knew it wasn't.
But he never forgot who did this.
Ibn was really good to him.
And that was his downfall.
Both of them, Sonny.
When did you decide that we too have to die?
Can I be honest? I didn't want to hurt you, even after what you've done at the club, after interrogating Natasha.
Until we found...
I didn't even know about you finding her until the phone call from the Nile. Then it all became clear.
You remove anyone if they happen to cross your...
Ibn had always been like that. Albert the opposite, so don't think I wasn't struggling, but, if...
You mean fear. I may be a nobody, Mr. Wessler, but at least I know who and what I am. I'm Santino Featherland. Tell me, can you...
Enough, Santino. Enough games. Ask your last question before...
I'm very close to breaking him, but if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death... Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind.
Natasha was, simply amazing, gentle, kind.
You're telling me?
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything's full of joy.
I think I do.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough.
That's why you had to become...
I didn't take Ibn's place.
Was. Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth.
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed...
You can't be two people at the same time.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy for...
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right?
Yeah. If I didn't kill him...
And the threats? Which one of...
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable.
More than life itself.
You see? We're not so...
You and I have nothing in common.
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes...
Goodbye, Sonny.
So long, Albert. So, you heard everything.
I heard everything.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
And thank you. If it weren't for you...
Yes, both of you would be dead, I know. But believe me, I still thought carefully before firing.
About who to target?
You know, I truly loved Ibn.
But this man wasn't him. You felt it, didn't you?
Maybe I even knew it. I don't know. But I still can't believe it.
It won't be easy to process for any of us.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. And regarding Molly...
I have no idea, Marty.
Do not look at me. I did not call them.
Olivia?
Don't worry, Natasha. They won't lay a finger on you. I promise.
Please, Sonny. You don't need to worry about me.
I don't want to be rude, Sonny, but I'm more worried about us than her. Hello, boss.
Hello, boys.
Now, before you say anything, we can explain.
No need for that, Santino. Monica already told me everything.
Monica?
Hey, boys. What were you thinking? That I would just let you get killed without saying goodbye?
Thanks, Mon. Should we say we owe you one?
You know already, boys. Shoes are my weakness.
Hey, mine too.
Of all that's furry, we don't want to hear that. And boys,
Yes, boss.
don't believe you'll get away with it so easily. I want a report on my desk from...
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It'll all make sense, believe us.
What Marty's trying to tell you is that we...
What happened to you, Sonny? You're sorry? Did you hit your head?
Why does everybody keep asking?
Why indeed?
So, can we go now, boss?
Don't give me ideas, Santino.
What will happen to her now?
I don't know, Marty. I have... So, what now?
I think I should more.
You should.
But I don't know what to...
I understand it.
Yes, I...
See you around.
Ma'am?
Goodbye, detective. And what about you, son?
Ah, look what garbage the wind brought in.
Good gods, is this guy everywhere?
Our faithful chronicler.
I swear I'm gonna hang him so... How the hell did you find your way here, Tim?
Sometimes I think you're the criminal mastermind behind...
I wish.
I wish too, because then we could leak... I wasn't joking.
So, where did you get the scoop? That, I admit.
Well, it's a miracle that all of...
Clock off, Tim.
Hey! Just one quote, guys. They say you've taken down the whole West...
I say you're full of shit, Tim, and you can quote me on...
Maybe one day, you'll get your own statue at the PD, boss. I can almost see it now. Oh, yeah, that's true. What about him? How the hell did he wind up here?
I don't know, but it's suspicious.
You think someone hired him?
Could be. You? What are you doing?
I was just driving around. You know.
Trying to feed your grandpa? So?
What can I say, Sonny?
Did someone hire you to follow us?
I just had to keep an eye on you and not...
But you managed.
A professional's a professional.
Yeah, thanks.
Unfortunately, I can't.
You and your promises.
Some people still take them serious.
You're a real piece of guano.
Of course. I've learned everything from you, you old fart.
I think I have an idea who hired you, Phil.
Hey, stop it right there.
Oh, are you afraid you're...
Huh, you wish.
Damn, I wouldn't have thought it, but I...
What? Are you waiting for me to change my mind?
No, sir.
Then stop pecking around here.
Yes, sir.
Santino, you're doing that on purpose?
No, sir. Never, sir.
Then get the fuck out of here. Santino, you're doing that on purpose?
No, sir.
I don't know if I've ever seen Monica in daylight.
This means she's real, not just a ghost.
So, you can finally ask her.
I didn't even hear that. Thanks again, Mon. If not for you, those furheads would have put holes in us.
No wonder, since you put holes in their boss.
Well, actually, that wasn't us.
Then who was it?
Natasha.
Really? I wouldn't have thought it of her. It's a pleasant surprise.
It was for us, too, believe me. How did you know we were here?
I always pay attention, Sonny. And because I know you like you are my own nestlings.
No, I love it when you say pretty little things like that.
Don't get used to it, Marty.
Santino, you're doing that on purpose?
So, what's your shoe size again, Mon?
35, Sonny. I like high heels. And because there's two of you, 2 pairs will do.
Anything for you.
I don't want just anything, Marty. I want you.
Yes, ma'am.
Just one quote, guys.
I say you... Look at all these plants. It's like...
Yeah.
Strange how someone so rotten in...
Do you think she was part of it?
I don't think so, Marty. She seemed entirely...
You may be right. Hey, Olivia.
Marty?
I just,
For what exactly?
for trying to save us.
I didn't do it only for you, believe me. I loved my job.
I didn't even think...
Of course you didn't.
Can I do anything to help?
I think I'll manage. I always do.
Look at that. The mongrel caught him.
Now he can wag his tail.
Yuck.
You're a good boy, Bosco.
You know, folks, somebody's gotta take...
Sorry for the mess, Bosco.
Yeah.
How did you catch them?
They were all...
Hey, a second.
That's...
Cluck you sideways.
Please tell me there's gonna be a...
If we're lucky, Mark. Gentlemen. We're honestly very...
Yeah, this...
For myself, I'm glad you...
Don't think we'll be behind bars for long.
Oh, look at that.
In complex sense?
Yeah.
Amazing. Please tell me there's gonna be a glorious shootout.
If we're...
I hope we'll meet again, gentlemen.
So do I, Shakespeare. And while you're sitting in your cell, you could...
Maybe I will.
I certainly hope so.
So, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Chicken Police.
Damn it, Tim. Drop it and cluck off.
Oh, no, boys. This time, you deserve it.
What the cluck did you say, boss?
Stand up straight and try to look like...
Yes, sir. Well...
Ooh, attention, Chicken Police. Say cheese.
Natasha,
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not surprised.
I just wanted to talk to you.
About what exactly?
You know very well.
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
Because she loved you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday. A knight in shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy. I didn't. I envy her.
I'm not that good guy, Natasha. But if it's any consolation, she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now, somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
So long, sweetheart. Hey, Natasha, you have a light? I've been trying to smoke this sorry-ass cig all day. It's driving me crazy.
Maybe you don't really need it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe.